ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mark Pires, Renaissance Man.
Okay, people, gather round. The Mark Pires Renaissance Man show. Is he still alive? Wait, hold on, I'm not done. Trying to get to the bottom of this. Number 2. Is he still alive?
He is Dr. Evil.
Why is he still alive, and why did you answer when I was asking number 2? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Number 2!
A plan is in the works, Dr. Evil.
This is wonderful news, number 2. Over 1,000 days in a row, we've managed to keep the world from knowing he exists.
Dr. Evil, he's still going and doesn't care.
Well, we need to find another way to stop the show. He's making me look bad, you know? Yeah, no. Perhaps we can make him look like racist or something?
That may work, Dr. Evil.
Perhaps we can get the media to cancel him?
This is your best idea yet, Dr. Evil.
Okay, number 2. Get me Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Evil. Dr. Fauci is on the evil monitor.
Thank you, number 2. Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Evil. It's Dr. Fauci.
Well, Dr. Fauci. It looks like the gig is up. The Renaissance Man show knows all about you.
Look, they created a character after me. We gotta squash him like the friggin' mouse that he is. He calls me a weasel, Fauci. I'm not a weasel, okay? I'm not a doctor. I'm Dr. Fauci, okay? Don't call me Dr. Weasel Fauci, okay? Because that's anecdotal.
Anecdotal Fauci. That's what they're always making fun of you about. That you're always anecdotal.
No, I know. Like I said, that everything's anecdotal.
Excellent. Dr. Fauci, initiate the final plan.
They never even asked you. Welcome, family and friends, to the Mark Pires Renaissance Man Show. We are live every single day of the year for unscripted live comedy, songwriting in the moment, and total inspiration. So join us on a tour of some of the accomplishments and content created in the first 1,000 days and counting of Renaissance Man. So far in 2021, 12 albums and 156 songs have been released into the world. But we're not even close to done yet, fam. My plan is to put an album out every month for the rest of my days, as well as show up for you every single night. I've created 3 feature films this year: Batmark vs. Supermark, Three's Company the Breakup Artist, and A Christmas Story. Within these comedies, many original characters have surfaced. You know, we have Batmark Dick Face, which he doesn't look like this really, but that's Foch. And then of course Supermark, who's pretty freaking super if you ask me, just saying. Hammerlin Jameson's a bit of a drunkard, and he tried to get the role of Supermark. It didn't go well. He does all right at a side gig of, newscaster situation. But you can see in that top photo, he's not doing too well these days. Anyway. Dr. Wayne Doppler, tallest man alive, 8'9", Guinness, and he's also in the Batmark and Supermark movie. And Dr. Weasel Fauci, if you don't know who he is, wear 5,647 masks, especially if you're going to Mars. Stuck on Mars. I will be making a movie out of that. Sid 45, make sure you don't get rupees. Sid has rupees literally pouring out of his igloo. Francesco Vigilughi. Look, if you ever need a cartographer, there's just one guy. The Curious Case of Ben Affleck Head. It's about a guy with a head so large, he could literally change the poles. Oh, Dystopia 2021. If you missed that, that's the world we're living in today. If you haven't seen it, I did a couple episodes on it. BB Poo Poo. Don't forget we did 3 cryptos this year. BB Poo Poo, Pee Pee Poo Poo, and of course, Shibbity Bibbity Boo. But it almost was wrecked because of the original Shick Shiggity Boo Boo. Well, look, people are still on the fence, Things were pretty bad for BB Poo Poo at the beginning. And of course, we have many episodes of Spider-Mark, Peter Marker. If you didn't know, check it out. Mark Pires of the Caribbean. That was a hilarious movie. And then if you can't dance, you just, watch this episode. There's 2 of them. Really good stuff. And did you watch Match Game? I did it. And Pressure Luck in it. We did a little Pressure Luck style too, Peter DeMarkin. And if you didn't see Waterworld 2027, I'm the last one left because of the Bugaboo. We did many other homages to movies and TV shows and Pache Mulder.
Sonny, you still got the cough?
There are over 100 insane scenes with Dick Pache. And then of course I saved the world, saved all the animals and stuff too. Zuckerchooch, Donald Trump Show, make sure you check that out. And we did a couple of raps over the last year. You may not want to miss those.
Trump, Biden, and Christopher Walken rapping?
Yeah. Back to the Future, Mark. Guys, the next movie that's coming out, Back to the Future, Mark. You may not remember some of the characters that I was in the past, so let's just go over it in real time. Mark says, I did it. 10 Commandments. Mark Stradamus, telling the future, of course. Oh, and the artwork I created as Leonardo da Vinci. The Mona Lisa, when I got that freaking red, like murdering a family. That was what O.J. Simpson of the 1600s. Hey, Michelangelo, after you finish that, sculpture, you think you could paint this ceiling? Got it. Circumnavigating the globe is Mark Jellin. Markola Tesla? If I didn't do my time here as Markola, you guys would have nothing when it comes to electricity. I still can't believe it. I'm sitting there, I'm writing the Fur Elise, right? I'm in the middle of it. And they're scratching it out and they're writing freaking that hack Beethoven's name on it, right? Don't even get me started on what they did when I was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Doing the fifth and taking all that work. And then, like modern days, when I'm doing Mark and M, doing the 8 Mile situation. Mark and M's the man now, but what I paved the way is the Marktorious B.I.G. as well. When I was Mark Claude Van Damme, I remember that one.
Oh, Mark Schwarzenegger? You didn't know I was Mark Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, that was funny when I worked next to DeVito. The Emancipation Marklamation of 1863. I did my time as Abraham Mark Lincoln.
You guys didn't know I was Abraham Mark? You guys are all Mark Della'd.
That's why this is all part of the Mark Della effect. Everybody's like, Mandela, man. No, it's Mark Della. Get with it. And then the time I was Mark Guyver, remember, you give me a friggin' toothpick and some tooth floss and we're off. I'm building a bomb. So that's just a good overview of a lot of the shows, not all of them. We have tons of new gear up on the website, guys, markpires.com. In there you can pick up your gear, you can pick up a signed CD, and also don't forget about beatseat.rocks, my invention that I patented. This is her sitting on it. And this is a little demo I made. Welcome to BeatSeat.rocks. My name is Mark Pires, and I'm the inventor of the Beat Seat. Today I'm going to share all of the details of the Beat Seat. It's the ultimate percussion drum. You can play it with your hands and feet while sitting completely upright. It's got 4 playable panels, omnitone. Everywhere you hit it sounds different. It's the first drum you could sit completely upright and play with your hands and feet at the same time. It's the Beat Seat. It's the only drum that you can play with your hands and feet while sitting completely upright. Anything you'd play in a drum kit, you could play on this, because you're playing with your entire body, but you're sitting upright. Your feet do this. So that's the Beat Seat, the ultimate percussion drum. You can play it with your hands, with your feet at the same time. It has unlimited tones. There's so much to explore. I hope to build one for you. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. And of course, fam, I can't leave you without a little bit of motivation. So take these quotes with you as we get ready to rock for one more night. And yes, we will be doing it again tomorrow. So, until I see you in just a moment, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man.
starts blowing, I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way.
Picture tickets are available at the box office. Thanks for helping us keep the theater clean. As you exit the auditorium, please deposit litter in trash receptacles in the lobby. Please be considerate and don't talk during the show.
Thank you for coming to Lowe's. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the show.
It's Sunday. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 1133 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show, and we're gonna get into it just like we do every single night, fam and friends. Guys, we're gonna do it. I got 7 more news stories for you tonight. Who wants to get into the news? What's that, Zabrosk? No, Zabrosk, I'm not gonna jump in the news before your woohoo. We know you're gonna woohoo us first. Like, I can't get into the show until Zabrosk hits us with a woohoo. You know, if you don't get the woohoo and you start the show like ahead of the woohoo, it's just like all bets are off. You could be dealing with like a cataclysmic event. You need to get a woohoo from Zabrosk first. So guys, that's coming. That's inbound. What's that? Joanne. No, we can definitely hear your wheezing. She goes, can you not hear my wheezing today, Mark? We freaking hear it. Giggles is in the chat. She's going, God almighty, can Joanne stop at the wheezing in the background? And I'm like, I can't. She's just there doing it. You know what I mean? No, Zabrosk, we got you. We're waiting for a woohoo. We get it. How's everybody doing? Weekend coming to a close. We're going into a new week. This is 2022. This is the year where we take control and we bring the world back together. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you. So thank you very, very much. We can do it, guys. It's all on us. We know they're trying to divide us. My question is, why did we let them divide us? You know, we have the ability to censor them. We have the ability to censor all of the censorship and just say, you know what? I'm just going to shut it all off and I'm going to take my path. I'm not going to allow them to distract me from my moment. And if we can do that, we'll get back to some good times, my friends. Together, it's times where we can value each other's opinions. But I do find it interesting that when I open up TikTok, all I see is people of the opposite stance. When I scroll, I see people of the opposite stance, almost like they're goading me. And it's just like, I even got into a conversation with someone earlier, and we were getting heated, and I realized there's no way to converse with people on the other side currently. But they specifically anger you when you open up the platform. And you're seeing people live that have a message like, you know, if you're healthy, you should be mandated to go and get it. I'm like, shut up. Do your thing. If you want to get it, good for you. How about you shut your freaking hole and let's talk about something else for once. It's like, it's just such a trigger subject. Oh, I'm going to get followers and get people angry. Let's stop it. Why can't we talk about things to make each other happy? Zabroski, like a woohoo, for example. I'm looking for a woohoo. Lift me up. Woohoo! Right, guys? Right? You get a woohoo? Oh, guys, I'm on top of the friggin' world right now. I think I'm on the moon. I think I'm mooning it. I'm standing on the moon, and I'm saying, oh, guys, look at me. I'm up here. Yeah, I can see stars. I don't know what the astronauts didn't see stars while they were here. I'm on the moon. I see stars. I got a woohoo. Guys, when you get a woohoo from Zabrosk, you're doing it. I hope everybody's doing well. Give me a follow. Give me a smash. I'm here every day for the rest of my life. This has been 1,133 days in a row of this madness. We have no script here. We live in the moment. We write songs live in the moment, songs that you come up with topics, and I'll just freaking come up with something. It may be good, maybe not. I don't know. I'm having a good time here, people. What are we talking about? Joanne, stop with the wheezing back there, right, guys? You guys, you get it. It's tough, these, working conditions. I'm here. I'm doing it. Renaissance man. Monologue, Zabrosk is over there woo-hooing it. Yes, Joanne, we can hear you wheezing. She's like, can you still hear it? Yes, we hear it. Right? You guys are there. You're like, God almighty, I want to hear this guy talk. And all I hear is a wheezer in the background over there. Right, Joanne? No, I get it. Humongocarditis. Some people are dealing with myocardi, Joanne. She's dealing with it's a quasi-humongocarditis, but she's also got the gigantocarditis. Those two things together, it's a bad combo. Plus her father is George Soros. Bang, biggity boo. You don't want a Soros, at the figurehead on the crest. You're going out there. Oh, hi, ma'am. Yeah, you're first in line. First in line to get the bugaboo. Humongocarditis. What's that, Zabrosk? No, you did a great job on your woohoo tonight. I don't know, 7.8? No, you get a 7.8, Zabrosk. What do you get more than 7.8? That was a 7.8 woohoo, right, guys? Right? Zabrosk is thinking he deserves more than a 7.8 on that woohoo. I don't know what woohoo he was listening to when he was, delivering it, but I'm here. I heard 7.8. Guys, what do you think? What was it for a woohoo today? 7.8, right? Guys, when it comes down to judging, level judging of a woohoo, 1,133 days in a row of hearing a woohoo from Zabrosk. I know when it's a 7.8, all right? So I hope everyone's doing well. We're going to get into the friggin' news because we're through it now with Zabrosk. I'm dealing with the wheezing. Yes, I know. And we're going to get into the news. Guys, if you want to really get the full treatment of what my green screen, because you could see here, I actually have a green screen. I'm not using the green screen effect just to use it. I'm using it because I have a green screen. And if I don't use the effect, you're going to be like, geez, he's got a green screen. It looks really weird. So come on over to YouTube, link in bio. When you do the link tree situation, you're going to see that there is a guy there every day for the last 3 years, 2 hours a day. And you'll be like, why didn't I know that he existed? Well, because of my messaging. When you have a positive message in a negative world, ding, 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 ding. What do we have for him, Johnny? Well, we have 3 years of suppression for him. Oh, thank you. Look, I'm doing it. I'm here. Yee. When you live in the moment, you're considered, dangerous, risky. We don't know what he's going to do. What's he going to do? He's going to lash out that way, going to yell at friggin' Joanne, right? So you got to yell at Joanne. If you don't yell at Joanne, you don't keep her in line. Ooh, the program just goes to the wayside is what I could say. Guys, if you haven't given me a follow yet after this live improvisation, what the freak? Who else is live improvising in front of you like this? There's no script. I'm just trying to make you laugh by living in the moment here. We only get one moment, and I live in it every day for 2+ hours. So, fam and friends, let's get to the news. If you head over to YouTube, you're going to see this. It won't just be what you hear. You're going to see something on the screen. It always gets interesting because Joanne teleprompters it. Yeah. First story of the day, fam and friends, for our Sunday Eve. It looks like car companies stand to make billions by charging you monthly fees for add-on features like heated seats. You guys seen this? When I got my car, I saw this, and it was pretty rotten to see on the screen. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my friend Joseph, you're so right. He says the TikTok green screen is terrible. So true. I got a real green screen. You think with a real green screen, they'd be able to actually hook it up and make it look as good as my green screen looks. But no, it's the crappiest green screen. You know what? But that's okay, because if you come to check out what I'm doing on YouTube, you'll see a really good green screen effect. It looks like I'm really in the studio. Sometimes I'm like mountaintops. Sometimes I'm like in the freaking Antarctics, whatever. I don't know, where should I go today? Where are we going to put Mark today? I was on Mars. We did a movie called Stuck on Mars. We're actually in the process of finishing the movie Stuck on Mars. We may do more of that tonight. Anyway, guys, car companies, they're charging you for little details like massage seats, freaking heated seats. All right, here we go. Today, car makers offer subscriptions for automatic high beams, remote start, and other functions. Did they really just say for automatic high beams? Joanne! Are you serious? You pay that for automatic high beams? I thought they were joking, Joanne. How about you paying $25 each month for the ability to lock and unlock your car from a distance through an app? What about $25 per month charge for advanced cruise control or $10 to access heated seats? What if those charges continued long after your car was paid off? As vehicles become increasingly connected to the internet, car companies aim to rake in billions by having customers pay monthly or annual subscriptions to access certain features. Not certain or content. Joanne, stop pushing up the friggin' teleprompter. I'm doing it, trying to read it. This is all live read stuff here. And when she pushes that teleprompter up because she's in a rush, got to go home. You got to get, she's got the Epsom salt for her feet, but she can't get out of the studio. A whole other story, guys. Anyway, no, that's good. That's a good speed right there. No, slow it down. God almighty, Joanne. I'm going to start letting the family members yell at Joanne. You know what I mean? Because I'm here. I'm doing it. Not content with the relatively low margin business of building and selling cars, automakers are eager to pull down Silicon Valley style profits. But unlike the Netflix, Joanne says with Netflix, God almighty, she just can't even, give me a hint, like a little assistance in it. You won't be able to use your ex-girlfriend's uncle's login in your new BMW. They were making a little joke there, Joanne. Did you see that? They were like, oh, well, just unlike your Netflix account. I didn't know that's where we were going because I read these live. Yeah. What? Yeah, no, I can't. I'm not giving you my Netflix. She wants my Netflix password. No, Joanne, you can't have my Netflix password. I'm using it. All right. For automakers, the advantage of this model is clear. Not only do they get to stream a recurring revenue for years after initial purchase, but they can hope to maintain a longer-term relationship with the customer and build brand loyalty, said Kristen Coolidge, an analyst at JD Power. JD Power, Joanne? Are you serious? You can put a JD Power Associates on the screen? That's a Chevy product. I know it. You know it. The American people know it. This approach can also narrow and allow car makers to streamline manufacturing by building cars to more uniform specifications, Joanne. Mark Wakefield, who runs the automotive and industrial practice at the consulting firm Alex Partners, told us insiders, down the line, owners can add on the features a la carte. Gotta be kidding me, right? This is 2022 for you. You're paying, to unlock your car. It's all made possible by the advent of over-the-air software updates, which were pioneered by Tesla around a decade ago, and now entering the mainstream. Today's vehicles are more internet-connected and computerized than ever before, meaning car companies can reach deep inside a vehicle to add new capabilities and tweak things from a distance. Brands including Lexus, Toyota, Subaru invite owners to pay for the convenience of being able to lock or start their cars remotely through an app. In some BMWs, you can pay to unlock your car. You can pay to unlock your automatic high beam headlights too. Jeez, that's a great deal. Thanks, BMW. I thought I got like a keychain when I got the car. No, you get to pay for your freaking high beams. Oh, so what do I get? I don't know high beams? No, you have to go like this every time. You got to put them on and then you got to click them off. We can't give you the automatic. That's a upgrade. Upgrade? Yeah. No, we don't unlock that on the computer system until you pay. At the end of the day, you do what you got to do, right, people? This is an article. I don't like when they get too long. Joanne! You pulled me another long article? I'm here looking for a quickie. I just want to get in and out. Article. Go to the music, comedy. Instead, she's like, let me get a 17-page article for Mark. Joanne Soros. In 2019, BMW abandoned a plan to charge $80 per year for Apple CarPlay after widespread pushback. In December, Toyota said it would renew a subscription plan that unintentionally paywalled use of the key fob for remote start. I think we're going to see interesting ebbs and flows of what really sticks, Coolidge told Insider. A J.D. Power survey published in January found that 58% of the people who use an automaker smartphone app wouldn't be willing to pay for it. That's a low number. 58%? I think, right? I wouldn't. No, I'm sorry. This should be included in the deal. You're there. I'm there. I got to get in. I want to push a button. You got to pay for that? Only in 2022. Next story on the list, Joanne. What do we got? Oh, huge NFT collector warns of cataclysmic market crash. Guys, let's get into it. Everybody here on TikTok too is like,
I'm into NFTs. Let me go get another Bored Ape Club.
I'm going to get a Bored Ape Club too. Let's see. Doing it together. Former investment banker Colburn Bell, who owns millions of dollars worth of NFTs, is warning the market for tokens that could be headed towards a catastrophic crash. Bell got into the NFTs in early 2020 and had since amassed a huge collection. He also founded the Museum of Crypto Art, a VR-based art exhibit space. Despite having a massive vested interest in the future of NFTs, Bell is prepared, I think, for a cataclysmic market crash, he told Fortune. It's a refreshing and brutally honest insider look at what the NFT craze has turned into and where it could be headed. By Menon. Bang. When you do by Menon, Joanne, you know, end of a paragraph like that, and you go by Menon on it? Peabody. We're doing it. A bad formula? Not with the Bimenon. That's the best formula, you know? Anyway, the ex-banker says he's not in it for the money. No, he's had a pledge that he will never sell a single NFT from any of his own collections exhibited at the museum. Bell claims he's merely helping others prove that they were here before the gold rush by having their art exhibited in his museum. He even bought an old church in Kingston, New York to bring the museum to the real world, but there's one big problem. He says there's too many artists and far too few buyers. Oh, interesting. The barrier to entry for artists is much lower than for collectors. It's astonishing revelation coming from somebody who himself extensively involved and invested in the trend, and a rare moment of self-reflection in the space. There is this idea of making everything an NFT, and just because it's become an NFT, it's now valuable, Bell said. For me, this is when it gets very dangerous and is akin to a financial bubble. Look, I gotta say, I agree. Like, I start seeing everybody's coming out with an NFT project. Even me, I was like, I gotta figure out how to turn my albums into NFTs because I would love for you guys to own a piece of these songs, especially since right now we are completely shunned. When we break through that freaking wall and we hit our bell curve, which is coming, by the way, I don't know when. I'm not sure what year it comes. We're in year 3, going in year 4 right now. I don't know when the bell curve happens, but it's one day we're going to look down and see a ridiculous amount of people here because I'm never freaking stopping. And at that point, you own a piece of this program. You own a piece of the songs I wrote here live. And then if the whole world is tuning in at that point and they're enjoying the music too, that NFT is going to be worth something. So I do want to turn all of my music into NFTs so you guys can own a piece of those songs. I have to figure out how to do it. So if anybody out there knows how I can set that up properly, and every month I put out my new album, it becomes 13 more NFTs every month. And that is something I need to put into, and even my movies too. We're doing a feature film every month this year. The feature films all need to be NFTs. The artwork for the feature films needs to be NFTs. I want to make NFTs of slots for interviews on the show. That could be way in the future sometime. And it could be a piece that someone sells and it could be a guest on the show at some point in distant future, whatever. All of these things are things I want to bring to the surface. The difference is most of these NFT projects have no roadmap. They have no background. They have no proof of concept. The difference between them and what I've been doing here for 3 years in a row every single day is that I have 1,133 days of backup, of experience, of proof of concept that I'm showing up for this dying world. and I'm coming back tomorrow. So if we build on the fact that this guy's a freaking workhorse, he's never going to stop no matter how hard they hit him with a freaking hammer, and you show up with me and we start building the way this world needs to build with this program, this positivity and the laughter and the music, then and only then will those NFTs make any sense. But right now, I show up. The value, if I do create these, it will be very, very cheap. I just want to make sure that you guys get them. Right now, I even have some NFTs on OpenSea. They're $10 each. I made them $10 each for the family members. So like, those are my first NFTs ever. Nobody even knows they're there. It's NFT/Renaissance, I think. Renaissance/NFT or something like that. But I've got a bunch of stuff from the BB Poo Poo film up there. So that's from the Wolf of Crypto. Regardless, my point is this. It is a bubble. Everyone's going out there in the NFT space. They're creating a project, but there's no proof that they're actually going to create anything of value or substance going forward. And if we could somehow create something ourselves, we'll at least be able to say we do have 3 years in a row of concept. We have 3 years in a row of potential NFTs. I mean, think about it. I got almost 2,000 videos that could all be turned into NFTs. Now, that's only if I show up again tomorrow. Make an NFT of the store in Rebirth outside Mooney's. Oh, thank you, my friend Power. I appreciate you. Yeah, this has been an interesting journey. 1,133 days in a row for 2+ hours is definitely something. Definitely something. And I love it. You guys know I come out here every day to try to at least leave something positive for this world. There's somebody who said, I don't know who the quote was, but they said, if you don't leave this world in a better place than you found it, then you didn't do the right thing on this planet. And I refuse to let another day go by, so I show up every day. And I'm not going to miss another day. And I never did. So this started December 31st, 2018, and I've been here every day since. And again, I think the more impressive thing of all is the fact that I do it despite the lack of perceptive success, where you see people, you tune in, there's not a lot of people when I go live. And when I drop content, not a lot of people see my content. So from the perceptive success of my program, it's almost insane that I keep showing up every day, because anybody would quit. If the proof is that you can't get through a wall, or that the content isn't good, or whatever the perceived, impression is based on the result, most people quit. They perceive things. I've never had any doubt of what we do here. Every piece of content gets better and better. We have so much fun here. We're adding new features on a daily basis. And so I know what we're meant to do here is just continue, and that eventually the world will find us. I just don't know how long that'll take. And it gets frustrating from time to time when we have amazing show after amazing show, just creating in the moment. So welcome if you're here for the first time. Give me a follow. I'll be here every day for the rest of my life. This has been 1,133 days in a row of it. I got 3 kids upstairs, a wife, and I do this every day without pay for 3 years in a row, just to try to leave something positive for this world. So head over to Spotify. There's 169 songs from the last 13 months on Spotify, and 4 feature films on my YouTube page. Let's get to the next story. Joanne. Ooh, this one was interesting. Interesting enough for me to pull the story. And then we're going to find out what it is together, because I have no idea. What is Yellowstone's zone of death? And why are Idaho legislators talking about it? Yellowstone National Park, fam and friends. Idaho legislators discussed an ominous-sounding topic Thursday, a strip of Idaho wilderness known as the Yellowstone Zone of Death. Dun, dun, dun. No, Joanne, you have to add sound effects. You didn't want to add them, so I had to do it. She's like, what was that? Freaking sound effects. No, I couldn't do the Batman sound effects from back in the day. I can get hit a copyright notice here on YouTube if I go, dun, 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 by Menon. And the by Menon too, now I'm definitely getting hit with a copyright. You shouldn't have pushed me on that one, Joanne. You shouldn't have pushed me on that one. Is it Republican or Representative? Representative Colin Nash, Democrat from Boise. I got my answer right there, Joanne. Introduced a House Joint Memorial that urges Congress to close what some have argued is a loophole that would make it impossible. Joanne, it's possible, not possible. It's not impossible, it's possible. Get it right. God, you know what I mean? I'm dealing with it, guys. Teleprompter. Okay, so Joanne, scroll back a little more. Right there. Yep. Now push go, Joanne. Right, guys? To close what some have argued is a loophole that would make it possible to commit crimes, including murder, in the portion of Yellowstone's national park that extends into Idaho without repercussions. What the freak is that? Joanne, is that how you got away with murder? Uh-oh, I hear a puppy up. I gotta take Maggie out for a walkaroo, it sounds like. Guys, we're doing it. Let me finish up this story real quick. I'll put on a song from the album that just came out 3 days ago on Spotify and iTunes. By Menon, yeah. When you got to buy Menon and you're singing it and you're doing it like old school Croner style, and you got a Sinatra feel going. Out on the night, yes, I was singing the news to you, yes. Let's do that. Joanne, we're going to sing the news. Ready? Here we go. Representative Colin Nash, Democrat from Boise, introduced a House Joint Memorial that urges Congress to close what some have argued is a loophole, yes, that would make it possible to commit crimes, including murder. Oh, in the portion of the Yellowstone National Park that extends into Idaho without repercussions. Right, Grammy? Doing it. Guys, when you're doing a Grammy and you're singing the news, it's the new way. When you sing the news, and then you got to, Joanne, then you got to go like up and do like, almost like your Midtown New York 1950s. And then the measure which Nash presented to the Judiciary Rules and Administration Committee would ask Congress to change the federal district court jurisdiction for the Idaho sliver of the park. You got to end on the 5th. Joanne, you end on a 5th there. You see how I went up. So like, current jurisdiction on the sliver of the park. We didn't go all the way up to park. I could have done that. I could have done that one, Joanne, but we had to get unique on it. You go up with a 5th. I don't even know if that is what it is, but hey, maybe it's a 3rd. Joanne, was that a 3rd? Sliver of the park. I think it's a 1. I think that was a single note difference right there, Joanne. But when Nash started his presentation by clarifying that this is a legal theory that he's saying to his constituents. It's not a conspiracy theory, Joanne. No, it's not. Michigan State University law professor Brian Colt. Guys, we're doing it, right? When you're singing the news, you're singing the news, right? They first introduced the idea of the zone of death in a 2005 paper called The Perfect Crime. Joanne, no, you gotta do it with a weird voice if you're gonna sing The Perfect Crime. You can't go into Perfect Crime and be like, a 2005 paper called The Perfect Crime. Like, what is that? What kind of news read is that, right? You're coming through, you just read through the Perfect Crime line, and you go like, oh, The Perfect Crime? No, you gotta give it to the people, you know what I mean? First introduced the idea of a zone of death in a 2005 paper called The Perfect Crime that was published in a Georgetown Law Review. You know what I mean, Joanne? Totally different feel. Right, guys? Totally different feel. Like, what are we talking? You can't ever go in halfway. You got to give it its due. It's due. Like, seriously, when you write it, you got to deliver it. If you don't deliver it with gusto, but we're not asking you back. I mean, that's the first thing, is we're not asking you back. So bottom line, the perfect crime, and you don't want to do it, okay? Because your soul still goes to hell. You don't want to go to hell, so you don't kill people in the perfect crime zone. Cult argued that the person could commit federal crimes in the roughly 50 square miles of Yellowstone that are in Idaho because the Constitution would require a trial with a jury made up of residents of that state and the district where the crime was committed. But no one lives in the Idaho portion of Yellowstone. Dun, dun, dun. There we go, Joanne. We did it again. Which means no impartial jury could ever be assembled. Since Cult's paper was published, the idea of a zone of death has taken on a life of its own. A similar concept has been featured in the show Yellowstone and inspired movies and topics. I wonder if that's what that freaking Brian Landry was doing. Right, guys? Where did she die? Where did Landry go? Where did that happen? Was he trying to find that zone of death? In Yellow, hey, let's go check out the zone of death. Oh, yeah, that's cool. No. I'm sorry. I'm not following you into the zone of death. A TikTok video on the zone of death garnered nearly 3 million likes at the end of 2020, and Nash said he heard about the theory in law school and said theories about the zone of death tend to reemerge when crimes occur near the area. Nash mentioned that the recent high-profile... Bang, biggity, boo, Joanne, I should be a friggin' detective. Woo! Let's see what this says right here, Joanne. If that's your real name. Possibly, okay, Nash mentioned the recent high-profile disappearances near the area, possibly including Gabby Petito, a young woman reportedly killed by her boyfriend near Grand Teton National Park, brought the topic back. Nash told committee members he's not aware of any crimes in the area that have gone unprosecuted. Well, you wouldn't know because they happen without you knowing because it's in the freaking dead zone or whatever they call it with Michael C. Hall. What was his name? I forget. Michael Anthony Hall. When you're doing a Michael Anthony Hall and you're doing the dead zone and you're in the middle of it in Idaho, you're getting away with murder. Just like Leonardo da Vinci, 1500s. You know, if you wanted me to paint that Mona Lisa, I got to get that red. You can't get that red without at least doing a 3-4 person murder. You know, we need the blood. The hue, it's just not right. You want a masterpiece, right? No, it could just be okay. I'm sorry, you can't come to Leonardo da Vinci and ask me to give you an all right Mona Lisa. I'm doing it, all right? I'm doing it, and you're going to love it at the end. But the red, it has to be right. Bring me a family of 4. I'm doing a Dexter. Leonardo da Vinci, you guys know he was the O.J. Simpson of the 1500s. They never could figure out why people kept dying when they come to see him. Oh, wait, I thought you had a family come to see you yesterday, Leonardo. Huh? What's that? What's that leg that's hanging out in the back? Oh, no, that's a mannequin. A what? Oh, it's something I created. You created that? Yep. It's fake people, so we could put clothes on them. It's called a mannequin. I created it. Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo got away with everything. You know, he didn't need the Bronco. Didn't even need it. He was just like, oh, no, he's a mannequin. They're like, oh, what's a mannequin, Leonardo? Yeah. That's what happens over there. If we adopted the legislation, wouldn't change any Idaho laws. It would be up to Congress to change the federal designation. Guys, at the end of the day, don't go to the Red Ring of Death or whatever the freak it's called. It's called the Zone of Death, the Dead Zone of Death with Michael Anthony Hall. When you got the dead zone and you touch things and all of a sudden you can see the past and the future. It's pretty powerful, you know. Michael Anthony Hall, Christopher Walken. Wow, guys, don't go into the night to wake up tomorrow. Your sun comes up the snow. Wow, melting snow, and the grass, and the seedlings start to grow. Wow, who knows? Sometimes you're there with your friends, waiting for the bus stop. Your friend, he asks you, wow, when we're dying, Christopher Walken, Talk the talk. Guys, next story on the list, we got it. Billionaire investor Ray Dalio says the U.S. appears to be on some sort of civil war path. Ooh, interesting. What is the topic of tonight's show here, fam and friends? If you came to YouTube, which you should, guys, YouTube it. Link in bio. You have a link tree. You're there. You're doing it. How we allowed engineered messaging to succeed in dividing our world. Now, this is basically what this is coming down to right here. Billionaire investor Ray Dalio says the U.S. appears to be on the path to some form of civil war. Now, if anybody's not remembering what civil war is, that is tearing yourself from the inside out, and people hating and dividing and destruction and war from within on the surface of your own mainland. And the issue that I have with that is this is all engineered, completely engineered messaging. And the intention is as clear as day. Like, so here's what they do. They hired the greatest psychologists in the world that are clearly okay with destroying our society. And they say, how do we get everybody to hate each other? And they're like, okay, well, that's pretty simple. You put a line down the middle and you push each side as far away from that line as possible. And they're like, okay, how do we do that? And they're like, well, here's you go, A, B, C, D. You create an emergency, and then you create a line in the sand, and everybody that's with us gets on this side of the line. And anybody that doesn't is over here. They're the enemy. No matter what they say, they're propaganda, misinformation, lies. They're killing people by speaking out. This is all this side of the line. These people over here, no matter what the freak they're saying, we put light on it. Okay, this person over here is saying to do what we're telling them to do. We're going to send every single person that's over on this side to see it, because we want to try to convert. But worst case scenario, what we're going to get them to do is create such a divide based on the real propaganda and what we're calling propaganda. And what this does is two things. Is it creates a bigger divide, because when you call someone names that aren't true and people believe it, there's an anger, there's a resentment that goes into this. So when you're dealing with this, you have a group of people who just want to live their lives, a group of people that have maybe been skeptical or asked questions along the way. And instead of being able to ask questions and get answers, they've been ridiculed and they've been abolished from this planet, their jobs, their livelihoods. And everybody else is like, oh, yay, this is great. Do what they say, get in line, do it. And those people are rewarded. So this divide gets bigger and bigger when the people that feel like they're being suppressed, the people that feel like they're being held down by the man, and then the people who are literally being exposed to extreme success just because they're going along with the messaging. It creates a massive fissure in this planet because reality is no longer real. This is a matrix world. It's a simulation of what they want us to believe. It's not even the way you see it in the movie with Keanu Reeves. Whoa, no, it's not like Keanu. This is a simulation event that's being created in real time, and it's more of a simulation of the creation of the war that hasn't come yet. And it all started with the nonstop propaganda that continues to this day, and then calling the people that aren't, the people that are just asking questions, propaganda and misinformation. You know what I mean? So this is where we become so far from each other that the line is blurred. It can never be realized again. That line has disappeared now. You just have hatred coming from both sides. Yeah, earlier today, I got, for some reason, I saw some guy who was saying, I can't stand it. I open up TikTok. I want to see stuff that's like, hey, you do what you want to do, buddy. You know what I mean? Live your life. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see if you don't have a, what was the word? If you don't have some sort of medical reason not to, you should be mandated to get a bugaboo or whatever. I don't want to see that crap. especially when everyone gets it now. Like, there's no point of getting that if every single person is getting OMI or whatever the heck is coming next. There is no point to getting 4 pricks in your shoulder when you're going to get the thing anyway. Oh, well, you won't get as sick. Okay, then get it for that reason. Get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I just have a real problem with someone calling a group of people names that have not changed their perspective once since the beginning of this. Not once. They've maintained the way they feel and the questions that they have since day one. But the people that are spewing that word, misinfer, the people that are spewing it, pounding down the pavement with it, are the ones that have kept changing their mind every 5 minutes. So that, to me, again screams red flag. Back to billionaire Ray Dalio. Let's see what he has to say. I'm sure he's touching on this. Billionaire investor Ray Dalio said on Thursday that the U.S. appears to be on a path to some form of civil war. Dalio said the country is witnessing greater amounts of populism and extremism. He outlined his thoughts in a LinkedIn post that summarized excerpts from his book. Billionaire investor said on Thursday, okay, we already got that. Dalio based his analysis on historical cases, arguing that the combination of financial burdens such as large deficits, high taxes and inflation, and large wealth and value gaps in the country leads to some sort of fighting for control. Maybe my views are right and maybe they're wrong, he wrote in a LinkedIn post summarizing excerpts from this book. Principles for dealing with changing world order. Whoa. Did he just really name that book what I think he named that book? Principles for dealing with the changing world order. You mean the new one? Woo! My book is simply to pass along what I see for you to consider for yourself. Dalio is the founder and co-chief investor of Bridgewater Associates, the world's largest hedge fund with nearly $150 billion in assets under management. That's, by the way, a town away from me. He also argued that the country is witnessing greater amounts of populism and extremism and outlined what he believes is a path to civil war through the lens of historical examples. A big divide, he said, is the gap between right-wing and left-wing politics, where both sides are unwilling to compromise. This is what I was just speaking about. First, he said, extremists become the majority and respecting the rule of law becomes secondary to winning at all costs. Then, he argued, both moderates and the ability to compromise become diluted, leading to civil wars. Notably, when that happens at the same time as there are foreign powers that are becoming strong enough to challenge the leading world power that is encouraged or encountering this civil war dynamic. It is an extremely risky period, he said, saying that he thinks the U.S. is currently in this period. By most measures that I use, the current financial conditions and irreconcilable differences in desires and values are consistent with the ingredients leading to some form of civil war. So, not looking good. You know, my TikTok is, let me see if there's a way I can share it. It's at Mark Pires Renaissance Man. So if you can get over to TikTok and just type Mark Pires Renaissance Man, you'll definitely find me that way. This is, I think we have a couple more stories here. Next story on the list. This one was another crazy one, and I had to read it because of what his profession is. Check this out. Oh, come on. You're not going to let me. Let's see if I can do no, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not letting me adjust the page. Let me see if it will. Just did a refresh. No. Okay, so here's the bottom line on this one. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not letting me read this or change the. So, suspected serial killer murdered vulnerable homeless men in street, authorities say. So, bottom line is basically this guy here was murdering homeless men in the city. He's a real estate agent in Miami. And I just got a kick out of that because I'm a realtor. But guys, that's I think that's probably the second time I've ever heard of like that type of thing happening. I wanted to read the whole story for you. In fact, let me see if I still have it open. If I do, I'll read it to you. Because I opened this up earlier. Oh, goodness. By the way, I saw something here that blows my mind. I don't think it's true. And NASA's trying to say it's real. So I want to see what you guys think. Okay, so let me get back to it. This isn't working. This guy's obviously a murderer. He got caught. Next story, this one's interesting. Kanye West claims Kim Kardashian accused him of putting a hit out on her. What? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. No, Melanie! Oh my goodness, I love it when Melanie's here. And Tim Beers made his way over to the TikTok page. We're doing it. Oh goodness. So let's see what we have here. Uh-oh, what did I do? I see, I see Jeffrey said, Mark, you have to explain it to do. Kanye West explains Kim Kardashian accused him of putting a hit out on her. Let's see what this says, guys. Kanye West's ongoing feud with Kim Kardashian is far from over. The rapper now alleges that his estranged wife thinks he put a hit out on her. Yesterday, Kim, I gotta say this like Kanye. Yesterday, Kim accused me of putting a hit out on her. West 44 claimed in a lengthy post shared on Instagram on Sunday. So let me get this straight. I begged to go to my daughter's party, and I'm accused of being on drugs, and then I go play with my son, and I take my Akira graphics novels, and I'm accused of stealing? He got angry. He got animated on that one, guys. West continued on arguing that these ideas can actually get someone locked up. They play like that with black men's lives, whether it's getting them free or getting them locked up, he wrote. I'm not playing about my black children anymore. Reps for West and Kardashian did not immediately respond to Page 6's request for comment. By the way, I just want to make a point, Joanne, that I'm reading a story right now. I don't want to see some stupid video one day where I said the word black 15 times over, like I'm some sort of guy who has freaking cares about the skin color of anybody. You kidding me? Here for 1,133 days in a row. Not for the white people. Sorry, all you white people. How many white people are there out there? Does anybody realize there is no such thing as white people? Like, you guys know white is like... That's white. That's white. We all are tan. In fact, if everybody would just realize we're all tan, we could shut the frig up about everything else. Anyway, Kanye's constant need for attacking me in interviews and social media is actually more hurtful than any TikTok North might create, Kardashian wrote in a scathing statement shared to social media on Friday. By the way, I saw the funniest TikTok ever of Kanye and Kim Kardashian when they were together, and I see it's probably better they're not together. So he's at like... what's that? The girl who was beat up by Chris, whatever his name is, Rihanna. He's at Rihanna's show, and she's wearing something scantily clad. And she's in the middle of this moment. She turns her body, and it shows like a naked back. Well, she's wearing something with a naked back, and her hiney butt is sticking out, and legs and everything. And Kanye's going like this. He's like checking her out, right? Kim Kardashian is faced towards the crowd, and she's doing a TikTok or an Instagram of Rihanna over her shoulder, and she's like, yeah, check it, I'm at Rihanna's, and she's looking at her husband, like literally ogling Rihanna, and she right in the moment like shuts off the TikTok and looks at him and gets really, really uncomfortable. It's one of the funniest moments in my life, just to realize how some people are so rude. Like this guy has he's next to his wife and he's ogling someone, but also at the same point, she's like not even paying attention to the concert. She's like doing a TikTok of herself at the concert. Like, what are we talking about here? You know? So it's the celebrity lifestyle, I guess. Anyway, I don't think I can guarantee you that I can't guarantee anything, but Kanye West did not put a hit out on Kim Kardashian. That's just mental. He may put one out on Pete Davidson, but not on his wife, the mother of his children. I'm just joking about that, but I would say that would be more realistic to me. Not that he would do that to his wife, ex-wife, that he still loves. Clearly, he's trying to get her back. I don't think this is really a real story. Anyway, what do we got next, guys? Oh, this one was interesting. This guy was a suspect on FBI's top 10 most wanted list, and he was captured after 16 years on the run. Let's see what we got here. Octaviano Juarez Coro. Nailed it, Joanne. He's 48. Maybe he's a looker. Maybe he's somebody you can get together with when he gets out of prison. Right? Because I know you're looking. You're looking right now, Joanne. You're like, I could use like a stud and a bow. She's like, I could use a bow. I told her Beau Bridges is off the table. Octaviano. It's Octaviano, Joanne. I said it right the first time. A suspect added to the top 10 most wanted fugitives list with John Walsh. He's killed 2 people in 2006 shooting spree, has been captured in Mexico, the FBI announced Friday. Octaviano Juarez Coro, 48, had spent 16 years on the run after the gunfire at Memorial Day weekend celebration in Milwaukee. According to the FBI, Juarez Coro and his estranged wife at the time had argued over presents at a holiday picnic in Lake Michigan, where he insisted on seeing their 3-year-old daughter. Rose. Joanne, when you start saying daughter, like you're back in New Jersey again, you know? Juarez Coro alleged to have pulled out a gun and shot his wife and 4 other people after she demanded that he leave. His wife survived 2 gunshots to the chest, but 2 other people were killed and 2 more were injured. An arrest warrant was issued in 2006, Milwaukee Circuit Court, on charges of first-degree homicide and first-degree attempted homicide. Juarez Coro appeared to have fled and was hit with a federal charge of unlawful flight to avoid prosecution the next day. Oh, that's great. He just took off the next day. They let him out. Unfreaking believable. Why would they let him out? He tried to kill his wife and murdered 4 people, and they let him out. Oh, we'll come back tomorrow. Well, make sure we see you tomorrow, right? You're coming, right? Yeah, man, I'm coming tomorrow, man. What are you kidding? I'm going to go down and get a lid first. Yeah, man, go down and get a lid first, man, right? You can't go down and get a lid? What are we talking about, man? You go down and get a lid, right? Yeah, man, I'll go get a lid first. I'll go down and I'll come back tomorrow. Where is Coral? I'm coming down and get set. We'll go get my lid, Ben, you know. What are we doing? I'm going like, I don't even know what the hell that was. A reward of $100,000 had been announced. It's unclear whether the tipster led authorities to the arrest. So they found a guy after 16 years. Good stuff, right? That's the last story of the day, guys. Huh? How about it? We got through it. An hour. Took us an hour. About 50 minutes to do the news, I guess. 7 stories takes me 50 minutes. Who knew? Guys, I put out a bunch of shorts today. And I think they're all funny, but what the hell do I know? It's hard to get feedback. I don't know, because I'm not in a room. I'm in a room by myself. So I laugh. But what the hell do I know? Oh, so good to see everybody. Let me say hi right now. Anna Treos, Bradley Smith, Jeffrey, my brother, Kathleen, Cato, Tails, so good to see you, Cato, Keith Henry, Mama Roo. Oh, Jacqueline Grace, you did the trick. Jacqueline did the trick and she made it. She's here. Pamela Swan, Giggles in the house, Silver Lying Sunny, and Tom Murphy. And I don't know if there's anybody else hiding down here. Let me see. Trish Killian is hiding down here. Anybody else? It's nice when I come in and I have such a large group of people to say hi to. Sometimes it's like, oh, so what's up, Trish? And Pamela, you know, and then I want to say hi over here to my people over on the talker. We got my brother Tim Beers kicking in the house over here on TikTok. Yeah. Guys, there he is. Oh, Tim wants the Real Talk Family Jam, the Renaissance Man Family Jam. I have to get these guitars up and running. Right now, I don't have the beat seat underneath me, so I'll have to. I'm so glad, Jacqueline, that you're back. So awesome. All right, so let's do this. We got through. We did it. Let me see if I can play you guys something and get myself set up. Maybe get the guitar out to play you a tune or two. Oh, Mama Roo's here. Yes, guys, when you got a Mama Roo, got a Bradley Smith, you got a Giggles too. You're kicking it with Anna Treos in the background on the Renaissance Man Show. Got a brown cow, gonna get yourself some food in the morning, gonna cook it up on the grill. Yeah, gotta get yourself some bacon, get it crispy until, gonna make it till the morning. Got to get yourself the coffee on, get it all on. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Guys, we're doing it though. That's a little freestyle action. That's what we do here, right? Oh, goodness. Silver Lining. I'm working on it for Silver. Oh, good. It took me a month to get gas because of truckers attending the Canada protest. You're not joking. You are not joking. It's been a little crazy out there, right? Guys, I'm also going to throw something in here because I want to start seeing if I'm going to do some private stuff weekly on Patreon. So if you guys are open to supporting my daily mission forever, there will be extra content on Patreon. Of course, this show will be here every single day, but there will be something extra each week on Patreon, probably a live, just like a very, very personal one-on-one live type of thing with whoever the patrons are, like Jacqueline Grace and I believe Tom Murphy and anybody else out there. Jeffrey. I should do that, right? They make a killing over there. We get some donaciones. I'm taking off the shirt while I play the guitar. Hey, Josh, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Oh, goodness. We're kicking it. We're doing it. You know, day 1,133 in a row, my friend. If you can give me a follow, subscribe. I've been here forever doing this, just trying to reach the world with some positivity. We're about to put a piece of music on from my newest album, 169 songs from the last 13 months. Every month we put out an album. Every month this year we're putting out a feature film. With that in mind, I got to get that feature film done. We got to start editing it. I got a bunch of stuff started. We need to finish up one of them for this month. So I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. In fact, I really enjoyed doing that Ukraine thing. If we go to war, I think I got to actually finish that up and make that a movie. You know, the front lines of Ukraine or something, you know, reporter, front line, you know, front lines. I mean, I want to just play you something here. You got to see some of these shorts that I put out today. And that's just because I can't put out the 30-minute clip. I did. I think it had 88 views. But one of the little clips I put out has over 1,000 views of a 1-minute clip of the 30-minute clip. So I need to do 30 clips of this thing over time, maybe, because it's all funny, but we get more views when we do shorts. So we're going to start doing more of that. I don't know why this is not refreshing. What are we doing? Give me a refresh stitch. Give me get a little refresh. All right, I guess that's clearly not going to work. So let me put something on over here. I was going to show you one of these shorts, but I'll just show you later. Put a piece of music on. See if we can get this beat seat set up. Maybe fill up this quaff real quick. And come back. So, what would you guys like to hear? This is album number 1 from 2022. We're about to listen to something off of. We can listen to We're in the Twilight Zone, Racing Time, Steamroller. Steamroller has to be released. I'm dropping this one for you guys because it needs to still be released, okay? I'm going to pop it on the screen so you guys can see it over here on TikTok. I want to say hi to you over here. This is Snore Dizzle. How are you, my friend? Thank you so much for kicking it with me. We're here dropping music and day 1,133 in a row. Let me play this for you. Join us here every night. We're here in the light, writing songs in the morning. And nothing ever going to stop what we're doing. Oh, 1,069 days in a row. Tomorrow, 1,070. Yeah, you never can be late to your own party. No. Oh, sometimes we need to wake up together. Yeah. We still got time, yes. Well, we still got time, yes. 'Cause the world around us is crazy, out of its mind, yeah. And you can't ever talk with crazy, no. No. You can't have a conversation with anyone more. If you do, they show you the door. They have 3 to 4 seconds flat. Yeah, they just want you to get out, 'cause they got to get back to drinking Kool-Aid. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Well, yeah, 2021, Christmas can't come any sooner. We need to drop all of this time they're ruining. They're trying to slow us down. Oh, 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 oh. They're trying to slow us down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They don't want us to come getting on. Want us to be divided and go our separate directions. Oh, but if you look, if you search within, you can see the truth is much simpler, yeah. Oh, we're a world filled with love. There's just a lot of hatred trying to break it up. So why don't you just join the show? We're here every day, don't you know? Whoa, 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 hey. There's no way we're gonna stop it. No, the world needs us now. When it needs to establish into own lives. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Listening to messages in real time. Yeah, allowing the spirit to speak. Yeah, let all the connecting go on. Bring something to the surface that we know. Gone canceled like all that stuff they're doing every day. You can't cancel me, I'm here to give you love. I know they wanna cancel love, but you can't let them get away with it, no. You can't let them get away from all the love we share. They want to destroy it before you start to care. We're almost there, you just got to follow, 'cause I'm here every day, forever. Oh, we're just getting going, yeah, we can take them down, yeah, you and me. 'Cause I swear when we join, we're more powerful than the sun. The darkness will subside, evil will run, yeah. They're not gonna wait for what's coming. Oh, you had your chance before you steamrolled us all. Yeah, there's humanity. Oh, yeah, forced in a corner. Yeah, can't get out. Gotta try to stop out my way. Oh, if I got to, I do what I got to. I don't care as long as I can find my way out the door into the sun. Hey, I'm all alone and swear I'm free. You can't do nothing but let it happen. Get behind it, yeah. Let's take it here, out of there, everywhere. There's got to be a better way. I'll wait. I love that. I think there was more to that song, but I don't know. I went back and when I listened back, it ended right around there. So I just cleaned it out and finished it up. But with, there's got to be another way. I'll wait. You tell me. I'll wait. I did all that talking and then I finished up with, there's got to be another way. I'll wait. End of the song. So I didn't get a chance. Could you play academic guitar music? I'm not sure what that is. Or could you play academic guitar music? I'm not sure what academic guitar music is. If that means could I read music? No. I play everything by what I feel. I've never taken real lessons in my life. I took one 6-class lesson to learn the Fur Elise. That's And I can play the whole thing, but it needs to be plugged in and tuned. So out of tune. So this right here is the only time I've ever taken any form of guitar lessons, was just for 6 lessons to learn how to play this. And when I went to take the lessons, my father got me six lessons. And I went in, the guy said, what do you want to learn? Do you want to learn theory? Do you want to learn, scales? I said, I want to learn how to play the Fur Elise. And he looked at me like a dog. He goes, and I said, yeah, I want to learn how to play the Fur Elise. I already know how to play chords. Like I knew the G chord. I knew the D. So I was writing songs. I had about 7 songs when I went in there. So I was a little stupid and ignorant. I went in there saying I don't need you to teach me anything that I should learn. I want you to teach me how to play the Fur Elise. So to this date, I'm a guy, any song you ever hear me write, any song you ever hear me play, it's something I heard and something I felt. I don't know what I'm playing. I play with musicians and they ask me what key we're playing, and I say I have no idea. You tell me after you hear the song. It's a new song. But this is the one thing I did learn. Check this out. So I should have plugged it in. It's a lot nicer when it's plugged in, but It's really not tuned either. I just was like, let me show you the one thing I actually know how to play on the guitar. So this right here is an example of me just being a goose right here. And I write songs live in the moment. And one day, for some reason, of course, the topic was, you know, it was one of those things. And we did this. It's called circle, circle, dot, dot. I got my cootie shot. Bang, biggity boo. Now live on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, whatever the freak channel you want to go and listen to this song, you're going to find it. Next step. Woo! I don't know what the next step is, but you can go and listen to this song anytime you want. Circle, circle, dot, dot it. They want to tell you the world's biggest lie. You see, most of the population just goes along for the ride. Just a few people left to stand up and carry on the fight. So you can say what you want. You can say how you feel. I got no problem with that. Circle, circle, dot, dot. I got my cootie shot. Don't need what you're selling. Don't need what you're peddling. I'll just take my chances with the light. Circle, circle, dot, dot, say, I got my cootie shot. Third grade, got Rebecca Morrison in the schoolyard. She said, you should better run away, cause I'm gonna give you the cooties. I said, that's okay, can you give me a little circle, circle, dot, so I got the cootie shot. She says, come on over here, dear, I'm gonna give you that cootie shot. Now, I give a circle, I give a circle, I give a dot, dot, now I got the cootie shot. Holy cow, it's crazy, I got the ultimate protection in the future from the CV9. Who knew it? I knew it when I was in the schoolyard with Rebecca Morrison. She said, I give a circle, circle, dot, dot, the cootie shot. And now you're good for life. You can give me a high five. Circle, circle, dot, dot, dot. I got my cootie shot. Got my cootie shot. If you've got your cootie shot and you get a knockaroo on the door. Oh, hi, Mr. P. I see that you haven't had your Vaxaroo. We're here to administer such a situation. Excuse me, sir. I don't see you can read, I guess, because I put a big sign on the door. I've got my freaking cootie shot. That's right, circle, circle, dot it. I had a Rebecca Morrison situation. She gave me the cootie shot. And you're trying to come over here, Vaxaroo? It conflicts. My cootie shot's good for life. Your Vaxaroo is good for 4 days. And then you need another shot. I'm not taking a booster every 4 days. I'm just telling you, not gonna happen, okay? So you could do a Vaxaroo. I'm gonna sit here with my cootie shots, what I'll do. Gonna hang out every night here till June. And look, I'm sitting here in September, wondering if we're gonna have a night to remember. And maybe every night we do, it's what we do. Renaissance bands gotta go for the flow, gotta go for it, man. If you don't, you're leading below the pack. You gotta take it to the top, gotta lead it to the cream of the crop. I'm just saying, I'm coming off the top of the mind, off the rhymes. I don't know what the hell I'm saying, but I'm gonna pass this time with you. We gotta get through this crazy negativity that they're throwing at me and you. I'm just saying, right? And if we do it together, we can find a better world, I swear it. And I won't stop forever. We're gonna keep going, ever and ever and never gonna stop. No, cause I got that cootie shot. I got my cootie shot. Circle, circle, dot, dot, dot. I got my cootie shot. Ooh, I got my cootie shot. Circle, circle, dot, dot. I got my cootie shot. Circle, circle, dot, dot. I got my cootie shot. I got my cootie shot. Yeah, I said I got my cootie shot. Oh, whoa, whoa. Said I got my cootie shot. Don't come near me with that needle. No, I'm just going to show you the door. I ain't going to have none of it, no. Cause I'm here with my cootie shot. Yeah, I'm safe from it all. I'm gonna sit from it all. Gonna smile from ear to ear. Cause I got no fear. Yeah, I'm kicking with my cootie shot. Yeah, I'm clear from this crazy sick that you're killing us with this pandemic. I'm not gonna take it no more. I'm sick of it. So I'm cause I'll say what? I got my circle, circle, dot, dot. So you can take it. Cause I got that cootie shot. People asked just how effective is the cootie shot. Some people postulate it's 93%. No, I'm sorry, my friends. It's 100% cootie shot. I my cootie shot. You're feeling you can't do a thing to me, no. With your vaccine. Cause if you try, I'm going to step on you. I think you're 3 feet tall. I swear you were starting Lord of the Rings. You're the Gollum who sits there with the ring and says,
My precious.
I know it's you, typecast a Foucheroo. Yeah, they got you sitting there with the moonlight on your stupid face as you look up and say,
It's my ring. And wear 67 masks.
Foucheroo, the stratosphere. Unless you got the antidote, it's clear. Billy Boy Gates, he's leading this new world order. And we're going to have to put a stop to it. You and your Moderna, I don't need that thing, yo. I don't need it at all. Cause you know I got the greatest safety net of all. Circle, circle, dot, dot. I got my cootie shot. Keeping me safe all night, all day, every day. You can do what you want to, but I'm gonna say get your cootie shot. If you can go down to a 3rd grade hall and ask if you could get your own cootie shot, I swear you'll feel much better afterwards. No, I'm gonna go to a doctor and ask a thing or two. No, you don't have to do that thing, I swear. All you gotta do is go and find a little 5-year-old named Rebecca Morrison. Maybe her daughter, maybe she'll be out there too, and say, look, I do a cootie shot every day, my friend. Don't be a fool. Come over here. Let me give you that protection that you need so you can be cool if the CD-19 come at you. And you can say, look, I've been protected for a long time. I got myself the cootie shot on the side. Look, I'm kicking it. It's right here. Ticky-ticky-doo, tick-tock. With the circle, circle. You got the dot, dot. You got the cootie mother shot. You know what I'm saying? I got my cootie shot. Shot. I got my cootie shot, yeah, yeah. I got my cootie shot.
back to the show.
Oh my goodness. So I'm dealing with the dogs right now. I do want to write something for the Canadians. I have no idea what to write because I have not watched the news in 3 years. I see murmurs, obviously, what's going on. I know it's about freedom. And I think it's about Trudeau. Look, my fellow Canadians, part-time, I work as your PM. And when I'm not doing that, I am a stand-in for Liam Neeson. That's right. My daughter has a certain set of skills. When you're doing a Liam Neeson impression, but it's really just doing, Justin Trudeau, you got first place for the Liam Neeson / Justin Trudeau impression. My fellow Canadians, our neighbors to the south, the Americans, are dealing with COVID-19. We need to stop it in its tracks. We're going to mandate every person on the planet that's Canadian to get it. It doesn't stop transmission, no. In fact, I currently have it with my wife. We're on vacation, Liam Neeson style. So good that the PM can't even stay away from it, the bugaboo. I think someone got mad at me earlier when I said that masks work. Or at least they work better than a bugaboo. Because I went to a Christmas party on both sides and we wore our masks. Everybody else had been bugabooed, bugaboo-stered. And it spread freaking around like wildfire to everybody else. And we were there with our masks. So, my N95, non-China M95 from 3M, better than the bugaboo. So maybe we should have just done masks, But to each his own. That's my philosophy in life. I think everybody should do what they think is best for themselves. So, that's a little song called Cootie Shot. You got to make sure you get it because then you're protected from all things. You don't want to get hit, with a cootie shot moment. And then you're trying to figure out how to get away from it, Racing Time. Guys, this is the first song of the album right here. I'm going to play it quickly because I still didn't get myself set up to play a guitar for you. You see, I'm sitting in the chair. Bang, biggity, boo. This is a shorty.
time is right to sing another song. Yeah. Play along, rainbow at the end of a rainy day. We're racing time. Oh. Driving into the night. Yeah. You can feel it in your soul. Yeah. You can feel it in your heart. Racing time. Oh. Oh. They can't wait for us to fight. They can't wait to correct us. They can't wait to divide us. They can't wait to inject us. Always racing time. We're racing time. Oh, you're always racing time. We're racing time. You're always racing time. Racing time. You're always racing time. Racing time. You're always racing time. Racing time.
Oh, that song rocks. Right? What a tune. I'm so glad Jacqueline Grace is back. She's obviously one of our all-time mods. So the fact that she has an account that she can get into the show with now, glad to have her back. I'm going to play you one more because I get caught up and start listening with you guys. So this one right here is the title track from the album. It's the fourth song on the album. Usually the title track on every album is the fourth song. I usually try to do that. So we'll clean up. You're going to go with the clean up. This right here. We're in the Twilight Zone. That should be accurate, actually.
twilight zone. Sometimes it feels like that in the world we're living in today. And most of us don't get out okay, no, no. When you push your fear, there's a reaction to that action, yes. And oh, you either cower in the corner or you fight back. Oh, there's one or the other, there's no other, no, it's that, though. Are you gonna have a backbone, yeah? Oh, while I enter the zone, why don't you grab the phone? Yes, I'll wait. We're in the twilight zone. You're in the twilight zone. And when you overpower everyone with a lie, try to make it true. No, oh, shame on you. Oh, but that's the world we're living in. These 5 years, I can say, oh, it's not getting better. No, it's only getting worse. So I don't know if we get through it. Okay, let's see if we can come together one day. You're in the twilight zone. You're in the twilight zone. You're in the twilight zone. Oh, there's something there, I swear, yo. You got to give in. You got to let it go. Oh yeah, yeah. You're in the twilight zone. 'Cause if you listen what they say and if you do what they say, you never know what's true anyway. You're led by a wolf and you're the sheep. I don't know what's better if you go down earlier or later. Oh, being the enemy is never anything anyone wants. But when you're a positivity show and you're the enemy, then you know you're in the friggin' twilight zone. Whoa. Yeah. You're in the twilight zone. 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 The twilight zone. Well, in the twilight zone. Oh man, I'll tell you what. Perfect title to the album. Perfect title to the album, if I say so myself. So, a song for the truckers. What can we come up with for a song for the truckers? And anybody who may still be hanging, I see my brother Caveman may be kicking it over here on TikTok. I hope so. That's my friend. I really hope to have a conversation with him again. We had one that just didn't go as smooth as I would have liked. I got cut off, I think, at the end. But I want to have a conversation about totally different topics because I liked his manner. He was just a really laid back, and I get to happen to be a bit passionate from time to time. So
I speak a little bit, I get a little too excited, but at the end of the day, we had a nice conversation, and he was very willing to have an actual conversation where most people these days are not. So I look forward to getting that on the run at some point in the future, maybe tonight after the show. Depends. Anyway, let's see, Jeffrey, we have to come up with something. Andrew, my brother. So Jeffrey wants me to come up with a song for the truckers. I need a name. Let's come up with a name. We need a name. Give me some sort of title to work with here. Convoy. Something about the convoy. Freedom Convoy. Freedom Convoy. Freedom Convoy. Anybody know where it stretches? Give me some information in the chat so I could use it. Give me any info because I have not watched the news. I just know this has been going on, and I'm obviously on the side. Trucking to Ottawa. Okay. Oh no, wait, Ottawa. Yeah. 7 miles long. 70 miles long, a world record. Is that? It's 70 miles long is the convoy? Are you serious? Mother truckers. I love it, Kato. Oh, goodness. Be aware of a kitty comedian. We are Kitty. You rock. All right, let me see if I can put on the Renaissance Man beat seat scene. Guys, this is my invention.
Celebrate Valentine's Day for less with Kohl's. Get 65% off jewelry,
Yeah.
25% off
Oh
festive
my
pajamas,
goodness.
and 25% off
get
cozy home
25%
finds.
off your
Plus, take an extra
50%
20%
off upgrade. Like, my favorite thing is when they tell you that it's 25% off. They just upgraded it 30%. So they're really making 5% on that 25% off, just so you know. 5 extra percent. So 70 miles, wow, over 50,000 trucks. I love it. Playing hockey in the streets, dancing in the streets, 70-mile long world record. I like that. Get behind the wheel tonight. I got right into the fearless squadron to fight. Gonna take on the man ain't so popular these days. Or is it with the quiet majority? Cause they keep suppressing us, so we're going to get in on the trucks and say F you. Freedom's up, yeah, communism down, yeah, freedom's all we got, yeah, we're gonna sound the horns in, going all day and night, 7 mile long, yeah, got ourselves a world record, not like we tried to do it, just trying to fight for our freedom in 2022, who knew we had to put it all on the line, yeah, the crazy time, yeah, we're living in. The crazy time we're living in. Got a freedom convoy running down to to what? No, gonna stop on the way, gonna play some hockey in the streets, yeah. Get the convoy, yeah, steaming down the line. No one's getting by, no block the way, yeah, till we get out, say you gotta open your ears, PM, cause you're going to kill us before we have a chance to buy food for our family tonight. Get your bugaboo, gotta do, mandate for everyone, that's what you gotta do, even no, don't stop anything, no, and you're gonna spread it too. But you gotta get your bugaboo, that's what we're gonna make you do. But the truckers say, no effing way, I'm gonna rip my shotgun in the back if I gotta fight you. I'll do what I gotta do. The freedom convoy. The freedom convoy. No stopping the freedom convoy. Freedom convoy. You can get on the news or call us what you want. You can think that you got the people's ear, but you got people living in fear, yeah. And we ain't stopping, no, that's clear, yeah. We ain't no fringe or majority, no, gonna take the fight to you. My fellow Canadians, it's time we all come together and we get a bugaboo to protect our neighbors. If you don't do it, you're not a Canadian. And I could be Liam Neeson's son. We're not sure, but I have a certain set of skills. So truckers, please, stop this madness and get your bugaboos. If you want to continue to work, you got to get your bugaboo. If you want to continue to go out to eat, you got to get a bugaboo. If you want to get some milk from the store, you got to get a bugaboo. You got to get a bugaboo, the bugaboo. You got to get the bugaboo. You got to get the bugaboo, boo. What you gotta do, gotta get the bugaboo. Gotta get a bugaboo to do. If you don't get 2, then you gotta get 3 more. After then you're gonna show the door. Yeah, you gotta get a second card, cause you can't say you're vaccinated anymore. No, always changing the rules, yeah. Let's call everyone the misinformation, yeah. What's the real information? Yeah, it seems like it's a changing every day. Well, listen to you, Got the freedom convoy. Got the freedom convoy. Freedom convoy. Yeah, gonna grab the horn. Yeah, gonna let down. Gonna keep everyone up till we make our sound. Gonna take you on the ride. All the way down the highway to Ottawa. I say 70 miles long, ride the crazy train, yeah, whoa, whoa. The freedom train, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, the freedom train. My fellow Canadians, I'm sorry I failed you. Giving in to China, all for a social credit score. Liam Neeson, my uncle, my father, my great-grandfather, not really sure. But get your bugaboo. Oh, Trish, thank you so much. Oh, my goodness, there's all these donations here. You guys are amazing. Hold on, I have to see who donated. Just thank you guys. Holy cow, you guys are amazing. God, I love you. I think I could see who is that my brother Andrew? I want to say my brother Andrew Golden, I love you, buddy. Thank you so much. And Jeffrey Flissick, my brother, I love you. And Iskander, I love you, Iskander. Thank you so much. And we got Trish Killian. Bang, biggity boo. Oh, that's a trucker song, guys. Jeffrey, thank you. I don't know if it was good. I try my best whenever I write something, but I'm not sure if there was anything worthwhile. You have to tell me yourself, but there could be enough to edit into a tune. I don't really think I had a hook, though. We need to have a hook there. I think we have to finish off with like some sort of hook, right? Like it's got to be like... My fellow Canadians. Wow, this thing is really taking time to heal. Got this thing on my finger. You know when you get the cuts, when midwinter cuts, I call them, you know, you're like just, ah! The hook, I think, would have to be like... Ride the freedom convoy. Oh, I got... Ride the freedom convoy all the way to Ottawa. No stopping the train, no 7 miles of freedom fighting. No one stopping that. Ride the freedom convoy. Okay, I think that's it. Ride the freedom convoy. Oh, you can wipe away our rights. No, no, we're gonna take the fight to yo, yo, yo. You can't tell us what to do, no. Number code 2.0. My fellow Americans. Oh, wait. Look, my Aunt Judy told me. And then he pooped his double diaper. Oh, what's going on in the background? Oh, we got this lady with Grammarly. Guys, look, I'm excited to apply for the supervising accountant position. I'm really good at this. It's perfect. We did it vocabulary style. You know, sometimes they did. With the vocabulary style. Zena Stropic, how are you, my friend? From Alberta to Quebec through Ontario. Ooh, from Alberta to Quebec through Ontario. Hold on, we're going to go back so it's gone. Ride the freedom convoy from Alberta, Quebec, through Ontario. Oh, I gotta work it. Ride the freedom convoy from Alberta to... Okay, maybe I could do something that works because that's not working. Ride the freedom convoy all the way to a friggin' PM's house. Yeah, gonna kick him in the knee. I got CV right now. You did, but you got bugabooed. Yeah, go get bugaboostered. Make sure you go. That's what I think when I hear that. See, it's nice to be mellow, but then you got to bring it up a level, like. That's gotta be how we do it, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get the start. Gotta get the start. Too much. Sometimes we pretend we're going to throw the freaking guitar at the wall. Sometimes we're good at that. You know, we're just going to throw the freaking guitar at the wall. We break an E string like every week, right? Because I like to squeeze the freaking hell out of that. The Lucky 13, that's my favorite number. 2, Mamaroo. 13's my number. We got that sucker way out of tune, I'll tell you that. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Xenos. Tomorrow, we will absolutely play a lot more. When this finger's feeling 100. But we're getting better. We're starting to feel a little better. It's my year, the year of the tiger. I like that. Jacqueline, I like that a lot. I think I'm calling this the year of the Renaissance Man, 2022. Doing it. I see the 2s everywhere, the 222s, just like every day, all over the place. I feel like that's a synchronicity message for me. Today, it's funny, I sent messages over on the Telegram app, like a new post I put up, right at 5:55. I was like, oh my goodness, it's 5:55, guys. Not intentional, just went to push send, and I put the link up at 5:55, the song, or the piece of comedy, and I sent it over to the Telegram. By the way, guys, if you've not followed me on Telegram yet, you need to do that. Here's the link. I'm going to give it to you. And I think here's something we learned the other day. Kitty said if you something happens if you log out or something like that, you get kicked out of the family, like the chat. So if you need the link to get back in, let me know. Okay, I'm going to give you the link right now. Let's see. How do we add members? Invite via link. Here we go. This is it right here. That's the link to join the Telegram fam right there. Jeffrey, thank you, brother. Did I put that in? No, I guess I must have hit that weird thing on my... There we go. This right here is the Telegram link. Join us over there. So at least whenever I put anything up, someone in the chat will let you know. If not me, I usually try to tell you myself. Wow, guys, we're 2 hours, 18 minutes in. We did it. We did it again, didn't we? All right, we're going to play one song here to finalize our evening. There's a great ending tune here called... I don't even know what it's called. I wrote it. I don't know the names. I don't know the names of anyone. Something about just can't sleep at night. That's what it is. Just can't sleep tonight. Just can't sleep tonight. Oh, you know what? I like, you know what I hear instead is off album number... You know what? Let's do it this way instead. I have it here. Andrew Golden, thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. I so appreciate you. And Jeffrey, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Remember, showing up and sharing is caring. The more people you let know about what we do here daily, the better our chances of getting some real positivity to stick here. And I'm glad that we're doing it. You know, we're doing it for ourselves. But let's make sure we get everybody else in the world here, because big tech is surely going to keep them away from us. All right, so this one right here. It's all against one. Oof, guys, we wrote so many crazy tunes last year. It's funny, I used to be so proud of the songs I actually wrote, and now the stuff I've created in live in the moment here, I'm so much more just jazzed about, I guess, because this is stuff that didn't exist and it wasn't with a pen, but we made these magical moments happen. I say we because you were here with me. So I'm looking for a specific song, and the crazy is Crazy thing is, I have no idea what song it is I'm looking for. It's a loop, my friend, is great, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. I know I'm going to see it. I'm just going to be like, oh, that's the one. Make it anyway, no. It's going to pop up any time now. I think I have to open up the YouTube to find it because I definitely am not seeing it just pop out at me. Step into the light. It has something to do with the light. I just can't think of it right now. All right, let's do it the other way. Oh, hold on. You can go now. Nope. All right, this one needs to be heard, so I have to go and find it. It's off of album 11. Let me just do it this way. I could look at the playlists. Where's my playlists? There we go. Music playlist. 323 songs. Guys, I have to deliver more songs from this album this week, so make sure you are hitting the notifications, all of them for this show, so you don't miss any of the premieres. They're coming up this week, all week. All right, so I'm playing you. Where are we? Oh, goodness, there's so many crazy tunes here. We could sit here all night, but again, it's a Sunday, so we're getting one more song in. This is the album right here. Sitting by the Fire. Okay, we're going to listen to Sitting by the Fire. Or Just Can't Sleep Tonight. Let me see which one we want to listen to. This right here is Just Can't Sleep Tonight.
EQ in all its varieties can correct certain issues, but recordings often get...
Ready? Aren't you barking?
We grow up too quick. We miss out on all of the great stuff. Why?
All right, we're going to listen to Sitting by the Fire. Who's got a topic for this one right here is Christine Seidman, who has been MIA a little bit lately, but I hope she's okay. I have to reach out to her and see how she's doing. Why didn't that copy? All right, there we go. That right there is the link. I'm hoping you'll give a pop on to it, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share. This is called Sitting by the Fire. And you'll hear how it came to fruition. Only 61 views on this. Let's change that. 7.7 billion people in the world. 61 of them saw it.
People. You can hand those up.
Right. Who's got a topic for me? Anybody? Right. Who's got a topic for me? Anybody? Cool green forest sitting by the fire. I like it.
Cool green forest sitting by the fire. Grab the marshmallows out. It's s'mores time, yeah. Getting down tonight, yeah. The graham crackers out, yeah. And the Hershey bars all settle down for the night, 'cause we're feeling right here. She's looking at me. The glimmer in her eyes, the smile makes me feel so vulnerable. She's got it all on me. We're just sitting by the fire, getting by, feeling right. This is Saturday Night Live. You know we can't survive unless we live in the light. We share it all, yeah, yeah. the fire all night long. I'm sitting by a fire and I got my stick out with my marshmallow on the end. I'm getting all crispy before I take it back in and slide it between the 2 graham crackers and I put that piece of chocolate inside. Yeah, I got myself the perfect s'mores tonight. Sitting by the fire, sitting with my wife. Oh, we got this night long under the stars. Under the stars, under the moon. Oh, I can see the reflection. See the reflection in your eyes. I can see the fire reflecting in your eyes. Oh, it's just you and I tonight. My goodness. I was on a roll that night, guys. I wrote so many songs that night. I think it was 8 or 9 songs in one night that we wrote from that album. We were on Bigo that night, and Christine was coming out with the titles. I just kept going. I'm playing one final song because my brother Tim asked for something, and I forgot. And we jammed out on something for the truckers. This right here is an old version, but this is Real Talk Family Jam, and it's a vibe. Check this out. But that's okay because we're going to rise above. We're going to find our way. If we connect every day. And I'll come play songs for you. And I'll make things that make you laugh too. And we'll live in the moment. Me and you are going to find our moments together. We won't let the negativity win. And it's up to us if we want to look within. I'll be here to help you. Like you're here to help me. These words find the target if you're listening. If you're listening to the sounds of the noise of the universe, it's carving out me in real time, now, no. Rise up and smile. A new day is born. A new day is born. So don't look down now. I'll be here to hold you up. We'll get somewhere positive together. If you stick with me. If you stick with me. If you stick with me. The Real Dog Family Jam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Real talk family chat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The real talk family chat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The real talk family chat. Getting down, I'm getting down. Listen to that sound. It's the Real Talk family making the noise and getting it out. We're gonna stop that blues, bringing up smiles, making us feel great. Who cares about that crap going outside? I always said it's about the light that we build. We're gonna stop everything else from penetrating that light. Let's just keep on going. Let's just keep doing our thing. Don't worry about what that trouble brings. We're gonna stay away. That's what we do. We like to make some peace in this world, me and you. It's the people out there that think we don't. They don't understand that it's them. They need to look in the mirror. Couldn't be any clearer. Ooh, guys, that's a
So I've got my
piece
essay
right
written,
there.
and I've been working on it.
I always sort of forget about that we did that, you know? Again, there's 323 songs in the playlist. You could spend a few days enjoying the playlist. What a show. We did it again. The news, lots of music tonight. And some comedy within the news like we do every day. So fam and friends, tomorrow I look forward to doing it with you again. Day 1134 in a row. Continue to do your thing to spread the word. Let people know we're here. And remember, you could support this guy on Patreon. Patreon.com/Mark Pires. Let's build out that Patreon, and I'm going to start doing, I think, a private show there once a week. It's not going to, if you're here every day anyway, you're not going to miss out, but it's just something extra you'll get if you support the show. So I'm going to be just offering more material to the people that support the show in that manner. So just keep that in mind. Waylon, my brother, thank you for joining the Renaissance Man over on Telegram. Guys, go and join right now, and I will give you just same thing as I just did right there to Waylon. I'll give you a heads up, and I'll just let everybody know how much I appreciate you joining the family over there. We're going to build out the Telegram page because that is the best way to stay in touch. YouTube does not inform you when I go live or when I drop content, so Telegram is the way to do it. I can't tell you the amount of times I'll send something and Kitty will say like, "Oh, thank you so much for letting me know, Mark," or I'll see her in the chat a few seconds later. So it is a great way for us to stay in touch, and you guys could also reach out to me very easily during the day. Shoot a note. You know, Granny sends notes sometimes across little videos that I'm able to check out and possibly use for the show. So if you have a piece of content you can share, that's Xenos Trophic. That's my brother Waylon right there. So guys, we're pumped to have Xenos over there, and join us over there. I think you guys have the link. I'm going to give it to you one more time. Where's my Telegram? Where's my Telegram? I just had it open. Here we go. Copying the link again. Giving it to you one more time so you guys can join Telegram and be a part of every action. Sub-Zero's in there with me. And Trish, I think you're in there too, right, Pamela? And I'm not sure who else, but guys, join in. It's a lot of fun over there, and every single thing I post, I try to get in there and leave it for you. I'll start doing that with the shorts as well. I did 4 shorts today. I only dropped 1 in Telegram. I'm sorry about that. But tomorrow, I'll drop everything that I'm dropping. Just pop it right over for you. So, until tomorrow, Trish, thank you so much for your donation. And again, you guys totally blowing my mind tonight. Awesome. Very much appreciated. Andrew and Jeffrey, thank you so much for your donations tonight. Bradley Smith, my brother, you rock. Thank you for being here. Kato, love it when Kato's back multiple days in a row. Mama Roo, guys, when we got a Mama Roo situation, we're doing it, right? And of course, Jacqueline Grace is back in the fold, guys. A little mental grace situation going. And Pamela Swan in it. We're doing it. Sub-Zero Carry. Guys, join us over on Telegram, and you're going to see messages from Sub-Zero Carry as well. Tim Beers, S. Coop is over there too. Doing it, right? And Trish Killian. Again, thank you so much for your donations tonight. Guys, remember, you can donate by just showing up. You could donate by telling a friend. When you tell someone to show up here and they join, they're like, "Hey, Tim Beers told me about the show." That's Tim's way of donating to the show. You know, however you can give back to the program is donating. It's not monetary. Sometimes monetary helps, yeah, obviously, and it's appreciated. But it's bringing new eyes in here, bringing new bodies in here to feel the light and to do something positive with us. That is donating. And the more work we all do, the quicker that this never-ending suppression ends. So I'll keep delivering.
But if you can, when you see anything, whether it's a short, a video, or me live, 3 things. Leave a comment, a like, and if you can share, if you have any friends, just share it with a friend. You can send a text to somebody with it. Hey, check this out. Jeffrey, my brother, just joined as well, guys. Guys, when Jeffrey Flissick joins the Renaissance Man over on Telegram, it's a good day. That's right. You're ready for all the crazy action-packed stuff that's going to go down in that Telegram now that Jeffrey Flissick's in there. I'm just saying, you should have known before you were like, I'm not sure if I want to join. You're going to miss out on all the fun that we're going to have with Jeffrey. And you're going to be like, Sub-Zero's in there and we're all having a good time. And they're like, oh, I wonder why nobody else came for the fun. I don't know. Jeffrey came and then the party was happening. And everybody was like, oh, goodness. Well, tell me about it. I'm sorry. You got to be there. Iskander knows. You got to be there. I can't, I'm not able to just you know what I'm saying. So guys, this has been another action-packed show. We're talking about 12:30, way past my bedtime. It's a Sunday night. We got a real estate day tomorrow. One more reminder, if you need any help in real estate at all, buying or selling or anything at all, you need a price opinion on your house, shoot me a message, mp@markpires.com. I can help you find the greatest agent anywhere in the United States of America and potentially outside of the United States of America, like Canada, because my company is Berkshire Hathaway, which is everywhere, biggest company in the world. So I'm able to help you find the perfect agent, and I do the work. It costs you nothing at all, but I'll call the manager there. I'll get the top 2 or 3 agents. I'll interview them myself, ask the questions you won't know to ask, and then I'll give you who I think is the top 1 or 2, and then you can interview them yourself. And if you like one of them, you use them. If you don't use them, no harm, no foul. And if you do use them, it costs you nothing. They're still going to, that agent, when they sell the property or help you, is going to pay me a small commission off of what they make. It costs you nothing at all. And they're very willing to do it. I do it every time I can't wait to get referrals. What, you got, yeah, sure, I'll give you 20%, 25%, whatever, I don't care. I just want the business. So that's how we are as realtors. We want the business. So keep that in mind. It's funny, this show started so I could remind people I'm a realtor. Let me know if you need help and I'll help you. And then look what we do. Don't even talk about being a realtor, hardly ever. Anyway, I love you guys. Remember, tomorrow we do it all over again. So Andrew Golden, thank you so much for your donation. Bradley Smith and Iskander, you rock. I think Iskander donated as well. Iskander, you rock so much. Jeffrey Flissick, you rock so much for your donation. Kato, woo! And Mama, when you got a Kato back-to-back with Mama Roo, whoo, that's a thing right there. I mean, I think it's a thing. Oh, goodness. Mental Grace, we're doing it. Pamela Swan, Sub-Zero Carey, Tim Beers, and Trish Killian, thank you for your donations. And remember, guys, tomorrow we do it all over again. So, until then, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. You got to go away. You got to go away until tomorrow when we do it all again. Yes, my friends. Yes, have a great night. See you tomorrow, fam.